At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 21, Robertson. In the middle, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 12, Stephen Adams. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 13, Paul George. And guard, 6'3" from UCLA, number 0, Westbrook. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Oklahoma City Thunder.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. It's getting noisy here in Oklahoma City. We're at the peak, the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And tonight, the matchup at the center position is certain to draw attention. Not something we say every night because the bigs don't seem to be stressed. But tonight, Chris, that is a factor.
Thank God big guys are back in the game. Kevin, you know, I got this opinion that there's a conspiracy against the big guys. I mean, hey, big guys played in this basketball. You guys remember a guy by the name of Mikan? He was pretty big. So, yeah, tonight we have a great center matchup. I can't wait to watch this.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Robertson can't hit. Outside Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Westbrook with the steal. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the 3 off target. On defense, Oklahoma City. Smith, no good. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it to Adams. Dishes it to Robertson. A three-pointer, no good.
After 3 attempts, he has nothing to show for it.
LeBron James on the wing. That's short off the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me, physically, we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's George. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's LeBron. No good that time.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the officials call a traveling violation. The Thunder leading by 4. Right side, Westbrook. Stolen by Thomas. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, he feeds it to James. Thompson passes to LeBron. Thompson, a screen on George. 6 to shoot. George against James. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Westbrook dishes to George. Over LeBron. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And for Isiah Thomas, it shouldn't have too much of an issue fitting in with the Cavs. I mean, he played AAU with Kevin Love. He can distribute and score. Same role as Irving had when he was with the Cavs.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And he makes the first.
And really what it comes down to is great players finding ways to make it work. IT has been getting it done for quite some time. Knows he moved into an incredible opportunity with the Cavs.
Both free throws good from Isiah Thomas.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Outside Westbrook. Over to the left wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
Now here is Smith looking for his first basket still in this one. Thomas against Westbrook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Isiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
That free throw good from Isiah Thomas.
When you look at Isiah Thomas, I think when it's all said and done, he'll go down as one of the all-time great scorers under 6 feet in history. I mean, you might say he's already there.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Oh, LeBron James is such a devastating finisher around the rim. Cleveland's goal has been to surround him with as many three-pointers.
Oh, wow. Look out.
It's a beautiful jam.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. On the wing, James. Defended by George. Over George. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shooting.
And that one drops. Patterson's got his first points of the game.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Oh, I know this feeling. They're in that special zone when you feel untouchable. They haven't missed in a while.
George against LeBron. No good on that one.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Makes it off the glass.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
The Thunder leading by 7. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
James outside. Love with the screen for James. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Ennis Cantor's checked in for Patterson. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Pass to George. There's a screen by Cantor. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Thomas kicks to James. Over George. They get it back. Thompson. Adams, some nice D.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Westbrook passes to Roberson. Over to the left wing. Here's the 3. That one, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to LeBron. Over George. And too long on the shot.
A frustrating start to this quarter.
Here's Roberson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down.
Tries to snap the cold streak, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Roberson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, Chris, we often ask you who the best power forwards are right now. Let's switch it up. Who do you feel is the best true center in the league right now?
Well, I think you have to look at DeAndre Jordan and defensively what he does, and then maybe go down to Detroit and look at Drummond or Marc Gasol and how he can step back now, shoot the 3 and post you up. But to me, it's a no-brainer if we're talking centers, and maybe he's even a power forward. But I got to go with DeMarcus Cousins. So he's a 7-footer that can score outside, inside, knock down free throws with consistency, 3-pointers with consistency, post you up like an old-school player, and then hit you with some new-school moves. He's something special to watch.
Yeah, Embiid is intriguing as well, I think.
You have to love Embiid. He's a new-school type player, too, that is so agile, so versatile. You have to love his work ethic, his patience, the big process, and most importantly, I love his personality. It's great for the game. It grows the game. How can you not love this young kid? And hopefully he can stay healthy enough to show us all the great things that he has.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 7. He kicks to George. There's a screen by Cantor. And Robertson has it in the corner. And the pass to Westbrook. Screen by Adams. And here's Westbrook. The 3 from George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 7 points.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now Westbrook. The feed to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. Clock at 6. George against LeBron. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That's good from Cantor. And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Abrinas comes in for Andre Robertson. And Cantor drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. James dishes to Thomas. Love with the screen on George. Clock at 4. Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really, the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebounding.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. But very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
Here's Westbrook, and it's Westbrook again missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Love with the screen on Westbrook, and the basket by Thomas. Thomas got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs.
Oh, he's a shot maker. Thomas commands attention.
Here's Westbrook, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
He misses the free throw. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Jefferson. Fry. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds and was last touched by Cantor. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tristan comes in for Russell Westbrook.
McDermott. Cavaliers, Tristan.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oh, that's a brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
.107 left to play here in the first. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's the teardrop. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
For Oklahoma City, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jay Crowder comes in for Kyle Korver. Free throw, no good for Christie. And the Cavs, a powerhouse team, but they're used to overcoming long odds as well.
When you think of their 3-1 deficit against the Warriors in 2016, going on to win it all, that was just crazy. But last season, the largest second half comeback in playoff history, in the clutch, they always respond.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side Crowder. Shoots over Grant, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
All right, and Crowder working to get more arc on his shot. I mean, served him well there with the defense closing in.
McDermott kicks to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Aprinas. Oklahoma City gets it back. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Crowder feeds to Rose. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They bought out to an early lead.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Jay Crowder. Smith is out there with Rose. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Green in at the power forward position. And yes, it's good.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Pass to McDermott. Collison with the screen for McDermott. Adams dishes to Collison. Back to Adams. It's hauled in by Frye.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Rose. Expanding his range. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Green. And it's Corver in for Crowder. The Thunder leading by 10. In the corner, Collison with it. Back to Abrinas. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Cavaliers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. James against Adams. James, the pass to Frye. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And the Thunder, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend him? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him. Try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. And make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? Both, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching it.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. Just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so, to me, the veteran presence is everything. Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear.
One shot, gentlemen.
Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
Oklahoma City shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And that one misses.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
For those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they will move.
Collison kicks to Abrinas. Screen by Adams. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Love with the screen on Westbrook. Thomas dishes to Love. No one near James as he lets it go. That's in there. Love with the assist. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Right side Westbrook. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
LeBron James on the wing. Over Collison. That shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 5. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Outside Korver. He dishes it to LeBron. Over Collison. Another miss by LeBron.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Love with the screen for Thomas. That shot missing. Great D that time from Collison. Here's Abrinas. He has 5. Westbrook with it. And there's another one for the Thunder.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's the screen. It's a pick by Love. Outside Korver. He's looking for James and finds him. 5 on the clock, and it goes down 2 points. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Westbrook against Thomas. There's the dish to George. Screen by Adams. Shot off the pick. No good off the front iron.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
James. Intense shot. Nice shot by Thompson.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
George passes to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
The offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Paul George. And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a 2-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go.
And George drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Love with the screen on Westbrook. Thomas kicks to Love. Here's Thompson. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from George. Here's Roberson. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Roberson. 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Love with the screen for LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this lead.
Westbrook with it. Now Thomas defending. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound Love. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Thomas kicks to Smith. Now here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. The screen from Thompson. Back to Smith. From past the arc. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 20. It's Collison top of the key. And George kicks to Roberson. Adams with the screen on Thompson. Outside Westbrook. Buries it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing if they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
That free throw good from Isiah Thomas.
Well, one thing I like about Ty Lue is at the same time he's a player's coach, he's also got the confidence to take charge. That's important on a team with star talent like the Cavs.
Both free throws good from Isiah Thomas. And Ty Lue not shy about holding his stars accountable.
No, he's not. He'll critique everyone from the 15th man up to LeBron. He still wants his players' input, asking his guys what works for them, what they're comfortable with.
Rose dishes to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Love outside. Kicks it to LeBron. Over George. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Dishes to Westbrook. Back to George. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. George against James. And the wide open shot from Rose. And another miss by Cleveland. The Thunder leading by 21 on the wing, George. And Robertson has it in the corner. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Roberson's got 6 points.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Rose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love.
I mean, they just look totally disengaged out there. Seems like they've given up on this one.
Crowder, he's checked in for Cleveland. .137 left to play here in the half. Westbrook passes to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. And George kicks to Roberson. Back to George. Cantor sets the pick for George. He feeds it to Robertson. Here's Cantor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Thomas dishes to Crowder. It's a pick by Love. Tipped away. Pass to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here's Rose. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Love kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Cantor. And another miss by Cleveland. And Robertson has it in the corner. Cantor, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Thomas outside. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
Huge basket there. That's a highlight reel shot right there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit coach for repeatedly calling his numbers. If it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
So here's Westbrook. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's George in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. He gets that one.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Oh, he's been huge offensively. I mean, Thomas has it stuck on automatic.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Thomas against Westbrook. It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Passes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Over George. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
The Thunder shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Lob pass to George. James against George. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
First free throw is good.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And Cavaliers fans have to be pleased with what the team got in exchange for Kyrie Irving. An all-star in Isiah Thomas, a two-way starter in Crowder, and some talent for the future. I think they did well.
Smith on the wing. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Love with the second chance points.
Well, we all know this. Love is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He knows how to get in position as the shot is going up.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Patterson. From outside, off the mark.
And the Cavs stuck to their guns in the trade negotiation. They wanted that 2018 draft pick, which is coming from the Nets. You never know what happens with LeBron this upcoming offseason. They got talent and depth to win now, but also a plan B if they need to rebuild.
And Robertson has it in the corner. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. The pass to Patterson. Back to Westbrook. And George kicks to Robertson. 6 to shoot. The floater. Here's Adams. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Oklahoma City shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George from downtown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Cavaliers shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Paul George kind of made it known of his desire to leave for LA after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
Well, he just can't get anything to drop today, and his team is hurting as a result. He should concentrate on moving the ball around and getting his guys involved.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Thomas kicks to Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He has been just terrible this game, a real negative for his team.
Thomas against Westbrook. The feed to Patterson. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is off. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Smith kicks to Thomas. Love outside. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. The Thunder shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Westbrook passes to George. George missing again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith dishes to Thompson. LeBron outside. Love outside. Love with another miss. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Screen by Adams. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. That misses off the backboard.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit, but we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Checked in for Patterson. Here's Roberson. He has 6. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Offline with his 3.
Well, after hitting a couple in the first, he has cooled down a bit here.
Feeds to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thomas. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Westbrook against Thomas. And it's Westbrook missing. Now Cleveland shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Smith dishes to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Thomas down low. He's covered by Westbrook. And Adams sends it back. Puts it up from 12. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped that one.
To the wing right side. And stolen by Love. Westbrook against Thomas. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 17 points for Isiah Thomas.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Westbrook drives in.
Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
Russell Westbrook.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Abrinas subbed in for Andre Robertson. And Cleveland also making a change. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Here's Thomas. He's got 17. It's a pick by Love. They set the pick. Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Thomas kicks to Korver. Pass to LeBron. Three-pointer. And there's Korver on the assist by James. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Korver. Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. From outside the arc. Second chance shot. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good. Cantor's got 8 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Love with the screen on Grant. Up off the screen.
The soft touch of Love, an efficient shooter in the paint. D has to do better.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isiah Thomas. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Rose, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Abrinas. He's got 5. Left side, Westbrook. With the putback.
You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
And here's LeBron outside. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Grant. Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Shooting one.
The Thunder have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
One shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Rose kicks to James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint.
Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Pass to Abrinas. Over Rose. Up again. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Rose. It's a pick by Love. Free throw line jump shot. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. George with the screen on Crowder. Westbrook passes to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 14 points for the game.
Well, Kevin, it's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
Thomas kicks to Rose. LeBron sets the screen for Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's James, and it's denied. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Rose. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Green comes in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Isiah Thomas. Outside Rose. inside. Here's Crowder, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Rose. Westbrook with the nice D there.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
McDermott can't get it to go. Well, Cleveland shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rose, and the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose, able to hang and finish with a defender looming.
Here's Abrinas, 5 points in the game. They set the pick. He dishes it to McDermott. There's a screen by Cantor. And stolen by Fry. That one doesn't drop. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Thunder lead by 20. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 20, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jay Crowder out there with Jefferson. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Rose, and it's Fry in at the 5, down low. Here's Abrinas. The dish to Collison. Kristen, the pass to Adams. For 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Shumpert kicks to Jefferson. Outer dishes to Shumpert. Outside Jefferson. They set the pick. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near.
Outside Rose. No good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And Kristen kicks to Collison. Dishes it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
Hey, Kev, I love the play, but you know what? Anyone at this level can throw it down on you if you hand it to him on a silver platter.
The Thunder leading by 22. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Screen by Adams. Here's Abrinas, guarded by Shumpert. Screen by Adams. A floater. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Rose passes to Crowder. Back to Rose. Screen by Jefferson. Rose in the post. The shot misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Abrinas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Paul George is checked in for McDermott, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Chris Dunn. James checked in for the Cavaliers. Isiah Thomas comes in for Shumpert. Good on both. And the Cavaliers with possession. Kicks it to Crowder. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, the assist from Thomas. Finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
Passes it to Abrinas. Screen by Adams. Abrinas kicks to Adams. It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Collison.
Oh, off the dribble. Crowder careening inside and gets the whistle.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Crowder. And Greg, wouldn't you agree, Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending?
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Westbrook against Thomas. Here's Abrinas, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Thomas dishes to James. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. From deep rows, it's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Abrinas, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rose.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
He hits both from the stripe. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's the screen. And here's James outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. James has got 20.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
Abrinas kicks to Adams. Screen by Adams. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. James kicks to Crowder. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Jay Crowder.
He's worked a lot on his 3-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Here's Westbrook. Crowder pulls it in.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Westbrook passes to Abrinas. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Roberson's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Jay Crowder. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Rose. Here's LeBron. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Fry dishes to Smith. Misses the wing J. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Outside, George. He feeds it to Westbrook. The baseline J. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Thomas. George against LeBron. He kicks it to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those threes.
And George kicks to Westbrook. That one a little long.
Well, Kev, I'm not sure if it's because he's shooting on the opposite side of the floor this half, but he just can't buy a bucket.
Here's Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for Love.
You love watching LeBron whip it over to the open man. He's a genuine leader. Keeps his head up and eyes moving.
Westbrook. Great D that time from Thomas. Smith kicks to LeBron. Back to Smith. The three. Connects from three-point range.
And the three ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Shot to stop the drought. Jump shot is good. Westbrook's got 29 in the game.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Thomas sets a screen for LeBron. It's a pick by Love. LeBron drives in. A beautiful reverse layup. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Thomas against Westbrook. Thomas kicks to Love. LeBron James on the wing. Over George. There's the three. Love, no luck.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
George dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. George with no one around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. To the inside. And Fry slams it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No
changes. Cantor comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Patterson in for Nick Collison. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Smith, the pass to James. Back to Smith. Club with the screen on Patterson. Here's Smith. Here's Thompson. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Thompson no good on the free throw. The Thunder leading by 10. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 20-6 run. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Smith. They set the pick. It's a pick by Love. Smith inside. Patterson on him. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. It's George on the wing. Here's Westbrook. Here's Cantor. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
Thomas outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Westbrook with it. Looking to get it going. I think the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats love him. And he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 14. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The screen from Thompson. Double team on Thomas. And it's Thompson with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Oklahoma City.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Cantor with the screen on Thomas.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
For the defender, Russell Westbrook.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Here's Thomas. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Smith. From 11 feet away. That one wide left. Here's Roberson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.